Hi guys, welcome to a new video on programming with Python. This is the second video, and this is my second attempt at making a video because the first one I deleted accidentally. So today I'll be teaching you how to use what methods are and how to use methods, and like basically just the basics. So last episode I taught you basic scripts and loops, so I'm just going to be teaching you methods. I like to call my program script because that's the simplest name to call it. I'm going to be using 3.6, I'm going to be using 3.5 in later videos, but 3.6 I used today. There's a special reason I'm using 3.6. So, to create a method, you have to define one. Just type in DEF, stands for define. And then you have to give your method a name, so it can be anything, just call it method. So, just it doesn't need any arguments, you can just call it that. Well, we can give it an argument, we should give it X. So X is our argument in method. So, basically, what a method is like, if you have loads of lines of code that you need to execute, and every time you want to do something, you have to write those lines of code out loads of times, then you, if you use a method, then all you have to do is just call the method using one line of code, and it'll run like 15 lines of code from just one. And then you can give it different arguments to do like addition. So a simple like method would be x plus 1 times equals 2, and then return x. If you have an argument that you want to return, if you have an argument that you want to give back through the method calling, then you just return it using the return function. So basically, if you want to do x plus 1 and then times it by 2 loads of times for some random reason, then all you have to do is call the method and then just give x instead of having to write out x plus 1. It might be faster to write out x plus 1, but if you had like 15 lines of code to write out like every single time you want to do something, like if you're making your own function because there wasn't a library that supported, like if you're doing your own calculations that you need like 15 calculations to work something out, then you'd use a method instead of writing them out loads and loads of times. Just do a simple thing. So methods are really useful for saving space and making your program sometimes a lot quicker. If we just print method, method's just gonna be it's gonna give back a variable, so we can technically just print out method and give it any argument we want. So we can give it what we want to add 1 to and times by 2. So because it's just going to return the output. So let's say we want to make 10. We put 4 in, because 4 plus 1 is 5, times 2 that's 10. And then this should output 10. Like this, yeah. So it has outputted 10. So that's basically like the simplest design for a method. Let's say you work in some like business or something, and you want to create emails, like separate business emails for everyone, and you want to make accounts and stuff for everyone, so you're just gonna call like account or some random thing. Spell that correctly. There we go. Give it an argument like first name and last name, and then like age or something. It doesn't really matter. You can give it whatever you want, but you just got, it's just an example. And then you'd make different like you'd normally use a class for this, but this is just an example. I'll do another episode on classes later on. So if we wanted to generate an email for someone, then we'd do email. If we want to generate full name, that's full name. The full name is going to be equal to the first name, and then plus space, because there's a space between the last name and that last name. That's their full name. And then their email can be like their email. You can do whatever you want for this, but you can just do first name. Actually, no, you could do last name first. Make it a bit random. Plus first name, and then you can do like this makes it a bit more logical, but you can do 200. You can do string 2018. Take away age. So this basically, most people have their birth date after their email or something random. You just have like a birth date on there. Then you can do ats, and then potato or anything. It's just an example. Potato.com. Yeah, so you can do. So then you want to return full name, and then you'll add like add email. So then this makes it pretty. This is really useful. Print account. First name Bob. Computer. Doesn't really matter what you call them. Just an example. Age 27. Account. So yeah, this is just basically like methods are really good. Well, yeah, you gotta give it got to give them speech marks. Methods are really useful for most things. They enabled you to compact, because if you wanted to get someone's email, if you wanted to generate someone's email loads of times, then you'd have to write out all this. And even if you had to write out this one line, then it'd still be longer than actually writing out the account and then the age in it. So like Bob Computer, and it's Bob Computer Bob 1991 at potato.com. So that could be like potato, could be their business, whatever. And you can do whatever you want with it. That's pretty good, because you can like make loads of different like methods to do loads of different stuff. You can basically do anything. So that's basically it for methods. Next episode is gonna be about Pygame. So I'm gonna tell you how to install Pygame, because tomorrow I'm gonna be releasing the episode. Well, it's scheduled to release, but I'm gonna be releasing the episode at 5 PM tomorrow, so I'll at least tell you how to get Pygame. So what you want to do is type in Pygame in. Actually no, don't go type in Pygame, just type in unofficial Python binaries. It should come up somewhere. Unofficial Windows binaries of Python extension packages. It's basically a long list of loads of really useful like packages for Python or libraries. Now you want to find Pygame, so this is quite hard to find in this like mad, like unsorted rubbish dump of stuff. Like, if you can find it, then you'd click on it, but like the easiest way to find Pygame is just to scroll down. It's a nice alphabetically ordered list here, and go down to where it says Pi, and it should be Pi, coming close to. Then once you get to F, you just scroll down, find Pygame. So you just gotta find which one suits your PC. So if you just download this one, the one I'm gonna be using is Python 3.5. It says CP35, but the one I've currently got installed is 3.6. Now the problem I can't use 3.6 on my project that I'm going to do next tomorrow is because the package that I use to compile the project into an executable, which I'll be showing you how to do, turning Python scripts into executables, the compiler only works with 3.5 Python. It doesn't work with the 3.6 version, so I can't use 3.6. So the one I'm going to be downloading is 3.5, and it's AMD64. Get the wheel file. So you download that. I'm just going to cancel it because I already got it. Now what you'd go to is you go to your C drive, you'd go to Python 5, and you'd go to scripts. You'd insert your Pygame. See, I've got Pygame here, right here. And then what you do is you get the CMD out, command prompt, right here, and then you want to change your directory to script. So an easy way to do that is just to change directory, and then just drag scripts over and dump it on. Then you just press enter there. So now you're in the scripts folder. You just want to do pip install. Now pip's just basically a simple program. It has loads of libraries of different packages that you can install, and you can install them on your computer really easy. You just want to type in Pygame here. Press tab, because that will automatically select the nearest thing closest to it, and then you press enter. If it comes up with an error, then you've got the wrong like instruction set, or you haven't got 64-bit or 32-bit correct, or you've just downloaded the wrong Python like number or version. So then you just check that's alright, and then download it again. If it doesn't, then I don't know what. You probably watch another video, see what's wrong with it. But that's basically how you install Pygame. Now, test that you've actually installed it correctly, just in case you're still suspicious. You just go to Python shell. Don't go into a file, just go into the standard shell, and just go import Pygame. The import command means basically just put in all the packages. You can just list them here. It means tells Python what packages you want to use in your script or whatever. So you just want to do import Pygame, so you can just test this easily, because if it comes up with an error, then it's not installed correctly, and if it doesn't come up with an error, it just goes blank, then you've installed it correctly. So see that mine's installed, so it didn't come up with any error or anything, so it's correctly installed. And so once you've done that, you can close, and then you can do all your Pygame. So I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow, so yeah, so that's basically how you do the Python. So that's basically it for this video. I've taught you how to do methods, and I've shown you how to get Pygame for the next video. I hope I don't delete this file as well, because the last video I was going to put up today. But yeah, that's basically it. Like if you liked it, and then dislike it if you hate it. But if you hated it, why would you be watching this video? So please subscribe, and thanks for watching.